Hello everyone, welcome to Tornado Extreme. We're here to feed your curiosity about these incredible and destructive forces of nature. Today, we're exploring just how far tornadoes can travel. We'll dive into their unpredictable behavior and discuss some of the most dangerous tornadoes ever recorded. We aim to unravel the mysteries of these powerful phenomena to better understand their impact on our world. So buckle up and prepare for an exciting journey into the heart of the storm. Let's dive into the world of tornadoes. First, let's understand how tornadoes behave. Tornadoes are born from a specific type of thunderstorm known as a supercell. These storms have a unique rotating updraft known as a mesocyclone, which can stretch several miles into the atmosphere. Under the right conditions, this rotation can tighten and intensify, leading to the formation of a tornado. Now imagine a whirlwind on the ground swirling with intense speed. The movement and direction of a tornado are largely influenced by the storm system that spawns it. Most tornadoes in the northern hemisphere rotate counterclockwise or cyclonically, although there are exceptions. The exact path a tornado will take can be somewhat unpredictable, as it is influenced by the larger storm's movement, changes in the landscape, and the interaction with other atmospheric conditions. So, how fast do these twisters move? The forward speed of a tornado can vary greatly. Some tornadoes barely seem to move at all, lingering in one place, while others can race forward at over 70 miles per hour. The average forward speed is around 30 miles per hour, but it's crucial to remember that the tornado's winds themselves can exceed 200 miles per hour at times. Lastly, let's discuss the damage path. The width of a tornado's damage path can be as little as a few feet to over a mile wide. The length of the damage path can range from less than 1 mile to over 50 miles. The severity of the damage along this path is determined by the tornado's intensity, size, and duration on the ground. To put it simply, tornadoes are complex and unpredictable natural phenomena. They're born from powerful storms, they can move and change direction quickly, and they leave a path of destruction in their wake. And that, in a nutshell, is how tornadoes behave. Now, let's take a look at some of the most dangerous tornadoes in history. Let's now explore some of the most dangerous tornadoes we have ever witnessed. We begin with the infamous Tri-State Tornado of 1925. This tornado holds the record for the longest path length of any tornado in history. It tore through parts of Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, causing devastation over a path of 219 miles. The Tri-State Tornado claimed the lives of 695 people, a grim reminder of the sheer power of nature. Fast forward to the year 2020, when the Cookeville tornado struck Tennessee. This was an EF4 tornado, with winds reaching up to 190 miles per hour. It carved a path 53 miles long, causing significant damage and tragically taking the lives of 18 people. In the same year, the Mississippi Easter tornadoes wreaked havoc. Over the course of 2 days, a series of powerful tornadoes swept across the southern United States. The strongest of these was an EF4 tornado that ravaged Mississippi. It left a path of destruction 48 miles long and 2 miles wide, resulting in 14 fatalities. Rewinding back to 2013, we find the El Reno tornado, the widest tornado ever recorded. With a maximum width of 2.6 miles, this tornado was as dangerous as it was unusual. It claimed the lives of 8 people, including storm chasers who were caught in its path. The Joplin tornado of 2011 was another devastating event. This EF5 tornado, the highest on the enhanced Fujita scale, struck Joplin, Missouri. With winds exceeding 200 miles per hour, it cut a swath of destruction through the city, resulting in 158 fatalities and over 1,000 injuries. The Joplin tornado remains the deadliest tornado in the United States since 1947. Finally, we turn our attention to a recent tornado of note, the Nashville tornado of 2020. This EF3 tornado took an unusual path through the heart of downtown Nashville, causing extensive damage to the city's historic districts and resulting in 25 fatalities. Despite not being the strongest tornado on this list, its impact on a densely populated urban area underscores the unpredictable and dangerous nature of these storms. These tornadoes definitely left their mark. But how far can tornadoes actually travel? You might be wondering how far a tornado can actually travel. Let's take a closer look. Tornadoes, those powerful and destructive forces of nature, can traverse surprisingly extensive distances. The range of a tornado's travel can vary greatly, depending on a multitude of factors. In fact, some have been known to cover vast stretches, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. On average, a tornado might travel about 6 miles. However, this is not a hard and fast rule. Some tornadoes barely touch down before dissipating, while others can journey for over 100 miles. The world record holder, the infamous tri-state tornado of 1925, rampaged across 3 states, covering an astounding 219 miles. This tornado holds the record not just for the longest path, but also for the longest duration and the fastest forward speed of any tornado. The distance a tornado travels is largely determined by its lifespan. The average tornado lasts less than 10 minutes, but some can persist for several hours. The longer a tornado's lifespan, the greater the distance it can cover. The tri-state tornado, for example, lasted for about 3.5 hours. However, the speed at which a tornado moves can also greatly influence how far it travels. Tornadoes don't saunter, they race. They can move at speeds ranging from nearly stationary to 70 miles per hour or more. Their speed is influenced by the atmospheric conditions that spawned them and the storm system they are part of. It's also worth mentioning that tornadoes don't follow a straight line. They can change direction abruptly, loop back on themselves, or even follow a zigzag pattern. This erratic movement can make predicting their path and therefore their potential range quite challenging. Now, you may be thinking, okay, tornadoes can travel far, but what does that mean for us? Well, the further a tornado travels, the more damage it can potentially cause. A tornado that travels a long distance has more opportunity to encounter populated areas, infrastructure, and valuable agricultural land. Not to mention, the longer a tornado travels, the more energy it can gather, often increasing in size and power. Take the Joplin tornado of 2011, for instance. It traveled just over 22 miles, but was one of the most destructive tornadoes in U.S. history, causing nearly $3 billion in damage and claiming 158 lives. Its path led it directly through the heart of Joplin, Missouri, a city of approximately 50,000 residents. So, while the distance a tornado can travel varies greatly, the potential for destruction increases with every mile covered. This is why understanding tornado behavior, and particularly their potential range, is vital for meteorologists and disaster planners. It allows for more accurate predictions and hopefully more effective emergency responses. So, as we can see, tornadoes can travel quite far, causing extensive damage along their path. And that wraps up our exploration of how far tornadoes can travel. We've dived into the behavior of tornadoes, their creation, movement, forward speed, and the damage they leave behind. We've also recounted the top 5 most dangerous tornadoes, each leaving a significant mark in our history. As we've seen, tornadoes can journey quite a distance, causing widespread destruction. But remember, knowledge is power. By understanding these weather phenomena better, we can take steps to protect ourselves and our communities. For more fascinating insights into the world of tornadoes, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tornado Extreme. You'll find a wealth of information and updates to keep you informed and prepared. Also, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms for real-time updates. For a deeper dive into all things tornado, visit our website, tornadoextreme.com. Here, you'll find a treasure trove of articles, galleries, and interactive features. Thanks for joining us on Tornado Extreme. Don't forget to subscribe and visit tornadoextreme.com for more tornado information. Stay safe and stay informed.